Why is this free? From absolute gems like Housemarque 1 to King of FM and King of VHS, AudioKit have released some top-tier synth apps over the last few years, but this one is a little bit different. This is Synth One J6, kind of a spiritual successor to the universally loved but sadly not AUV3 compatible OG Synth One. This is a full-on passion project that took nearly 3 years to make and somehow is completely free. No subscriptions, no in-app purchases, well, kind of, but more on that a bit later on. No freemium nonsense. Just pure pro-quality sound design tools for everyone. And I know that pro-quality sounds like a kind of buzzwordy type of thing to say, but in this case, it's absolutely warranted. Anyway, the first thing you'll want to do when you open Synth One J6 is check out the presets, and there are loads. Over 400 handcrafted sounds from artists and creators like Analog Matthew himself, DMT Somatics, Red Sky Lullaby, Moby Pixel, Electrona Sounds, and the GarageBand guide? Never heard of them. They're clearly laid out in the top center preset menu, and whether you're a synth newbie or a seasoned sound designer, you'll find something inspiring right away. The UI here is refreshingly simple, and if you've ever used an AudioKit app before, you'll feel right at home here. Split across 7 tabs, you can access features like dual assignable touchpads for real-time effects control, a now standard AudioKit flavoured step sequencer, built-in delay, reverb, chorus and crush effects, most of which are tempo syncable. Three LFOs with 60 plus modulation destinations, a Jupiter 8 inspired filter with proper grill to it, full MIDI learn and control support, and loads more. This bit's really cool. The oscillators in Synth One J6 weren't just coded to sound analog, they were trained. AudioKit literally recorded hours of real hardware, stuff like the Jupiter 8 and Juno 106, and then used machine learning to teach the app how those synths behave. This results in lovely subtle pitch drift, natural imperfections, and this almost alive feeling when you play. The synth engine here is also fantastic. Cine, saw, square, triangle waves, the classics are all here. It's kept simple, but it all sounds ridiculously good. So it's quite clear that Synth One J6 was built with accessibility in mind, and the focus on education and making this app available for free seems to have been really important to Matthew and the team. Apparently, a lot of schools have iPads, but they can't buy paid apps, which means that they're losing out on access to music making tools like this. This app is designed to break down that wall. It's free, it works with touch or MIDI controllers, it runs inside GarageBand and every other major iOS DAW, and it doesn't sacrifice quality or features to get there. Just like the OG Synth One app before it, this is a professional grade synth app made available to everyone. And I love that. So what else is in here then? Well, there's also an onboard record button, which is great for capturing ideas, and you can export your audio without any additional apps if you want. As I mentioned, everything's MIDI learnable, and it even comes pre-mapped for certain hardware synths. It has some additional effects squirreled away too, like tremolo, autopan, and stereo widening. And if you like tempo sync modulation, most of the effects and LFOs can be locked to BPM, giving you loads of flexibility when you're working on actual tracks. You can also manually adjust the tuning of the entire app, and there's even a 432Hz toggle here if you're that way inclined. So I don't know if I gave it away, but I actually quite like this app. Just a little bit. It's powerful enough for professionals, simple enough for beginners, and it's accessible to everyone. Not only that, it sounds incredible. And most importantly, it's free forever with no strings attached. If you do want to give Matthew and the team a wee tip, there is a couple of options open to you. There is an in-app purchase option built into the app itself that you definitely shouldn't use, as Apple take a cut of any donations and pretty much force Matthew to shoehorn this in-app purchase into the app before they would greenlight the app submission to the iOS App Store. Alternatively, you can go to the link that I've pasted in the description of this video and donate there. 100% of that will go to Matthew and the team. App Store nonsense aside, if you've got an iPad or an iPhone, there's no reason not to download this. And if you know a teacher, a music student, or just someone who'd love a tool like this, send it their way. That's how this app spreads and gets into the hands of the people that it was made for. Let me know what you think of AudioKit's Synth One J6 in the comments, and whether you plan on picking it up. You definitely should, but leave a comment and let me know either way. And for more information on another excellent free iOS synth app, watch this video next.